Russian drone and artillery attacks across Ukraine killed at least 6 civilians and wounded several others on Saturday, Ukrainian authorities said. In the northeastern Sumy region, a Russian drone strike killed 4 people, including a 17-year-old boy. Another attack in the southeastern Zaporizhia region killed a 77-year-old man. Officials said Russian strikes on the Odessa region injured 2 people and damaged homes, cars, and an energy. In the northeastern Sumy region, a Russian drone strike killed 4 people, including a 17-year-old boy. Another attack in the southeastern Zaporizhia region killed a 77-year-old man. Officials said Russian strikes on the Odessa region injured 2 people and damaged homes, cars, and an energy facility belonging to the U.S. food company Mondelez International in the Sumy region. Ukraine's Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha said the attack showed Russia was targeting American business interests in Europe and added that Moscow could not speak of economic dialogue with the United States while hitting U.S.-owned facilities. In the frontline Kherson region, shelling wounded 2 police officers and a civilian and damaged apartment blocks, homes, a hospital, and other public buildings. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said Ukrainian security services had neutralized Russian mercenaries preparing assassination attempts against high-profile figures, including military officers, intelligence officials and journalists. Meanwhile, Russia's state news agency RIA Novosti reported that Russian forces had taken control of the village of Karpivka in the Donetsk region, citing the Russian Ministry of Defense. Across the border, a Ukrainian drone attack wounded a man and a 3-year-old child in Russia's Belgorod region, according to TASS. Ukraine's general staff said domestically produced Flamingo cruise missiles struck a Russian ballistic missile facility in Udmurtia and a gas plant in Samara region. Zelenskyy also held talks with Mark Rutte, the head of NATO, focusing on Ukraine's energy situation and a possible next round of trilateral negotiations involving the United States and Russia. Zelenskyy said in many areas, our views align and stressed that Kyiv continues daily work to achieve results for peace with the involvement of the European Union. Demonstrations in support of Ukraine were held in Washington, D.C., Paris and Prague ahead of the 4th anniversary of Russia's full-scale invasion on February 24. In Kyiv, Zelenskyy awarded the Order of Princess Olga to Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo, marking her 6th visit to Ukraine since the start of the war. Sybiha also accused Russia of recruiting Kenyans and other Africans to fight in the war, calling it a reminder of colonial attitudes and warning Africans against signing contracts with Russian recruiters. Ukraine further imposed sanctions on the captains of vessels allegedly transporting Russian oil, a list Zelenskyy said included 225 individuals. Political tensions over energy supplies also intensified. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico threatened to halt emergency electricity supplies to Ukraine unless Kyiv resumes Russian oil transit through Ukrainian territory via the Druzhba pipeline. Hungary said it would block a €90 billion EU loan for Ukraine for the same reason. Oil deliveries to Hungary and Slovakia have been halted since January 27, after Kyiv said a Russian drone strike damaged pipeline equipment in western Ukraine. Ukraine's foreign ministry rejected what it described as provocative and irresponsible ultimatums that threaten regional energy security. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk criticized Hungary's stance, writing on social media, "Guess who's happy," in an apparent reference to Russia. Separately, the Czech Republic transferred 200 reconnaissance drones to 5 Ukrainian brigades, equipment worth about $800,000, according to Interfax Ukraine. Former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson told BBC that Britain and the European Union should consider sending peaceful ground forces to demonstrate support for a free and independent Ukraine.